Hey everyone, welcome back to Whiskey Quest. My name's Antonio Perez, and tonight we're drinking Johnnie Walker Double Black Blended Scotch Whisky. So this bottle goes for $45. Um, it's Johnnie Walker's next step up from the Black Label, and it's the same 80 proof, 40% ABV, from what I know, and it's matured in deep charred old oak casks. I think the regular black has up to 40 different whiskeys blended in there. So I'm assuming this has just as much, with maybe just the added few that are maybe substituted or even added to the other ones that are smokier. Some Isla whiskeys, which are pretty heavily peated. And yeah, I mean, as soon as you smell this, it's a very slight smoke. It's not too aggressive. It's at least to me, it's not. You get like a burnt kind of sugar note, maybe like a burnt caramel. um, like a burnt marshmallow too. So like I said, everything I get in this, it's kind of like like the smoky. It's burnt. But the one thing it does remind me of, as soon as I smelled this, uh, it reminds me of a church we used to go to when we were kids, and when you walked in there, um, you could get the smoke of people lighting candles with the little sticks, and then they turn it off after they light their candle and the little smoke coming up, whatever. That's what it reminded me of. So it's not like a very like a huge campfire, and it's not like that. It's a lighter smoke. Very nice smell. On the taste, on the taste, right up front, you get a little spice, which might be hints of some younger whiskeys. I'm not sure, but it's a nice spice. It's very subtle, but that's the first thing that hits your palate. Right after that, you get a taste of the burnt caramel. You get a little bit of like maybe like a burnt popcorn. If you ever had burnt popcorn, it's a bit sour, but in a good way. I don't know. At least to me, I like toasting them a little bit more in the microwave and get those crunchy ones, those little burnt crunchy popcorns that come out. That's what I get. Get a little bit of the oak from the barrel there, the charred oak. That could just be the smoke from the other whiskeys. Yeah, it's very nice blend there. Let me add some water in the meantime. I'm sure the water will do something to this. Um, so one quick thing while that's opening up, that I noticed was that the regular black label has an age statement of 12 years, and this one does not have anything on the box or the bottle. I looked online and I couldn't really find anything. So this is just one of their no age statement bottles. So huge controversy with the no age statement whiskeys. Um, that goes with any kind of whiskeys. People want to see an age statement on there. I myself, since I really just started getting into whiskey, and I'm not used to seeing the age statements all the time. I'm kind of accepting it, you know, from that perspective. But but I get why people are getting a little upset, you know, because they you know, especially with like whiskeys that they were used to buying with an age statement of, let's say, 7 years or 8 years, and then next thing you know, they go pick up their favorite bottle and there's no age statement. So what's going on? You know, it's like, and maybe sometimes it costs a little bit more. So there's that huge thing going on. You know, from what I've been reading on there and like people commenting on other stuff, and I've come to realize that, you know, it's they're running out of supply because of the huge demand that's happened in recent years. So you know they got to come up with ways to produce whiskeys that they're, you know, that they want to get. So one thing that they're doing is getting rid of the H statement, which gives them a little bit more wiggle room, and you know, start blending things, as in, you know, with these, um, with maybe some younger whiskeys. Who knows? You know, the one thing that I understand that they want to stay away from is from putting an H statement, is because let's say they have, you know, 10 years or 20 or maybe even 25-year whiskeys in the mix, but one of their whiskeys is maybe just 3 or 4 years old. Well, remember, by law, if you put an H statement on there, it has to be the youngest whiskey in the mix there. So if their majority is, you know, some pretty old stuff, and then they added some younger stuff, like I said, to balance things out, or for whatever reason they're doing it, they got to slap a 3 year or 4 year age statement on there. Then you're gonna go to the store and it's gonna be like, well, why is that only 3 years or 4 years and it's costing, you know, $45 like this one? So there's all these things going on where people are arguing that, you know, they feel like they're getting ripped off, or you know, why so much secrecy. But like I said, I'm coming in late in the game, and I'm accepting it for what it is. And if not putting an age statement on their bottles gives them a little bit more room for creativity and coming up with awesome blends like this one right here, then I say, you know, go for it. You know, it's I think people adjust to it. Um, but then, you know, I understand the secrecy, and maybe if they added a short list of, maybe, you know, or maybe not everything, maybe it's just telling us, hey, there's some 20-year-old whiskeys, there's some 10-year-old whiskeys in here, along with some 3 and 4. But you know, at least, you know, at least for the people that want to see some age in there. But I'll leave that up to you guys. You know, drop a comment and tell me what you think about that. What are your opinions on that? All right, with some water. You still get the smoke. I mean, it's not gonna go away. And you get the burnt caramel there still. I still get the marshmallows. So nothing's really changed on the nose. Yeah, nothing really there. So maybe the taste, let's see. So with water it gets spicier, like a hot cinnamon spice. And then it turns into a sweet cinnamon with the burnt sugar, the burnt popcorn, and then it fades away. And you can still, it still lingers a little bit. It's a pretty good blend. I'm very happy with this bottle that I got here. I'd say if you're ready to move onto a bit more complex Scotch whiskey, this is pretty much a gateway into that. So you know, you get a bit of different flavors that you don't get on other stuff, and if you're trying to, you know, start some ventures into heavily peated stuff, so I guess this would be your gateway too. So my recommendation for this whiskey here, I'd say go definitely grab yourself a bottle. $45, you can't go wrong with it. It's not gonna disappoint. You're not gonna feel like you just wasted your money. Um, Give it a shot. Give it a shot. If you're ready to jump into some more complex stuff with a little bit more different flavors, money well spent. That's for sure. So pick yourself up a bottle. Drop me a comment. Give me a like if you like this video. Share. Subscribe. Cheers. See you in the next video.